Hello, Las Vegas. Welcome to another inspiring episode of FILAM Civic Action, where we highlight the movers and shakers in our Filipino-American and Las Vegas communities. I'm Bing Longakit.
And I'm Ernie Burrow. Today we're going behind the glamour of Las Vegas events, from conventions to pageants to fashion shows to corporate galas. Ever wonder who provides those elegant models, friendly event staff, and polished hosts, Bing?
Yes, Ernie. That's a lot of questions there. Well, joining us today is someone who knows all about that world. The woman behind Nicolle Promotions, Miss Letisha Browhaw. She's been providing professional event staffing across the Vegas Strip and beyond. Welcome to the show, Letisha.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
It's
we're so
our
glad
pleasure
that
to
you're
have
here.
you. Okay, so Letisha, let's start from the beginning. How did Nicolle Promotions begin?
Well, it started this year, actually. It's a new agency. I would say it was right after I was working for a different agency, basically in the same role where I was staffing events for a client across all of Nevada and Colorado. I was doing everything from staffing the models to the logistics behind the scenes, providing client feedback, everything you can imagine for an event. I was doing it and I really enjoyed it. I think it just came to a point where I realized the life I wanted, I couldn't do doing what I was doing. So it was more of just an alignment of stepping into alignment with what I felt like I was meant to do. I had all of these ideas about, how to make systems faster and more efficient. And so it really came down to just me creating something for myself.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing. So, Letisha, what types of events do you usually cater to?
Yeah, so it's a wide range. Really, any event you can think of where a model might help elevate the atmosphere or push product or sales, we can do. So everything from the phrase is called atmosphere modeling in our industry. It really pertains to, say, a restaurant or a nightclub hires a group of models to maybe have a meal and hang out with each other and just look like they're having a good time. And they'll have media there and a content team, and they'll use all of the film that they've gathered from them just hanging out and use it to market their venue. So that's one of the types of events that we can book for. Another one on the promotional side, they can be booked for things like golf tournaments. Let's see.
Yeah, anything, right?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
So on the promotional side, just if you've ever seen the models that give samples of like spirits or seltzers, they can do stuff like that or spread brand knowledge or push sales. So that's the promotional side of things. With conventions, in Las Vegas, there's a ton of conventions
Correct.
every week, and people can book models for greeting people, attracting attendees to the booth, passing out flyers, things like that. So really, the sky's the limit. Anything where models can be used to elevate.
That's a perfect kind of business in the Las Vegas Valley setting, right?
Yes.
So you basically provide the human element. That's the human element that makes every event look seamless.
Exactly.
Letisha. Yeah.
So you cater to conventions, tournaments like golf tournaments, like sports events as well, like boxing events.
Yes, and they're really fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are. Well, for those listening who might want to book your services, what exactly does Nicolle Promotions offer?
Yeah, so we offer our models and brand ambassadors at an hourly rate. Everything is customized, so you can pick what the models will be wearing, whether it's whether it's your company logo on the shirt or like a certain color scheme or something that fits your theme for the event. You can also, if you happen to have swag that you want the models to pass out, they can do that as well. Another service that we offer that not a lot of agencies do along with models is something I call event operations managers. And
what is that?
if you're familiar with conventions, so when a convention is happening, someone has to set up the booth. So usually the day before a convention starts, there's laborers that put the whole booth together, from the furniture to the TV screen and everything. There's a team behind the scenes to make it all look as great as it does. And our event operations managers, they do have experience with that. So if you were to book one of that service, they're able to come in and make sure everything is put together correctly. Everything is put together on time for the client to pick up at the end. And just make sure everything runs smoothly and able to communicate with the client throughout. Provide pictures of progress for them the entire time, and just make sure that booth is ready for the client for pickup at the end.
So Nicolle
really
Promotions
good,
does not only provide models, you also provide the manpower to prepare the booths, to build them.
Yes,
It's like the
absolutely.
whole package almost, right? So that's pretty comprehensive. How about the cost?
Yes.
Listeners might wonder,
That's my
is this
question
within
next.
reach for small community events too, like my event? Just joking.
How much does it cost?
How much is
to
it?
hire Nicolle Promotions?
Yeah, so we can tailor, because everything is customized. Really the best way to get a quote is to just contact me directly, and the things I would need to know are how many models you were thinking, how many hours they would need to be there, and what type of event it is. Since there's such a wide range, I could get you a quote pretty quickly. And we do everything from, our clients range from high-end corporations to local community events. So there's something in every price point. We have discount packages available as well.
That's great. That's
Nice.
great. Well, Letisha, you mentioned about hiring models. What are your standards in hiring and training?
Yes. So the big question.
We're interested, Letisha.
Yeah, I want to apply. I want to be a model.
We're
Yes.
interested. We can hire us for free. Just joking.
Yes.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
So, what are your standards in hiring?
So for me, we live in Las Vegas. There is a ton of beautiful men and women that live here and that travel here for events. The most important things for me are how someone carries themselves. So having the poise and
Behave,
elegance.
Behave. She's looking at us now. So you hire both men and women.
Female and
We
males.
do. It's majority female, but sometimes a client will want a male and female duo to be booked for their event. So sometimes we do book males. Yes.
Okay.
So what's the process like in
Right.
applying for the modeling position? How do they do it?
So they can reach out to me directly, or if they were to go to my website, NicollePromotions.com, there is a link right at the top to apply to be on my roster.
That's
Okay,
great.
so if you're interested in hiring us, you have to go to Dr. Palerasio through
Our
Dental
manager.
Center of Nevada.
Yeah.
So that's very impressive, Letisha. So even if someone has no modeling experience, they can still join if they meet your standards, right?
Definitely. As a matter of fact, most people in the promo modeling industry have had zero professional modeling experience. So it's all about having the right attitude, being willing to learn, and yeah, just having the right attitude is really the biggest thing. I also am big on being a great team player. A lot of times the models you're working with other models at the same time, and being just friendly and supportive of each other goes a long way. When clients can see that the models are having a good time, that's what really represents the agency the best.
Well, that's good to know. So it's not just a gig, it's an opportunity for personal development, right, Letisha?
Yes.
So do you hold like auditions? How do you screen your models?
Usually it's just an interview.
Interview.
Yes.
Yeah, the model should have really great smile.
Yeah.
If you don't, then
Personable.
look for Dr. Philip Polirasio of the Dental Center of Divine. I'm plugging his business now, but we owe it to him.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Do you have a height requirement? Do you have
We don't.
things like that?
We
Yeah.
don't. Not usually for promo modeling. Definitely
Okay.
for runway and fashion, there is usually a height requirement, but for promo modeling, no.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the most memorable event Nicolle Promotions has handled so far, Letisha?
Yeah, so hands down, and I'm so excited to talk about this. It would have been the Filipino Town unveiling.
Oh yes,
I remember that.
very nice. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have, you have the models there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was able to, I had the honor of having 2 of our Nicolle Promotions models present for both the unveiling at the Boulevard Mall and the evening celebrations at 6350 venue. And they were just there to greet people, just increase the energy overall, take pictures with people, and they had so much fun.
Wow.
Great.
Oh, that's a full-scale operation. And I know you've been one of the judges at the FILAM Nevada USA pageant, right? How was that experience?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. That, as well as the Filipino Town unveiling, it meant so much to me because just being half Filipino myself
Right.
and being born and raised in Las Vegas, it was the unveiling, for one, being such a historical, significant part of this city, and being part of the Filipino-American pageant as well. It just meant so much to me, both professionally and personally.
Whereas, yeah, you are a very beautiful Filipina
Exactly.
indeed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And as one of the judges, you were able to choose 2 candidates, right, to be part of your promotions.
The
Nicolle
promotions, yes.
I did. It was so exciting. So the 2 models that I had picked were Lynn and Larissa.
Yeah,
And I
you have
cannot
really
wait
good
to
set
work
of
with them.
eyes.
The Miss FILAM and the Mrs. FILAM
the Mrs.
candidates.
Film, yeah.
Yeah.
You have great set of eyes.
Yes.
You were able to really spot on
Yeah, I know.
the best ones.
Being in Nicolle's promotion, it's a full-scale operation. So, Letisha, what are some of the challenges you've run into with your business?
Yes. Well, let's see. As far as challenges, I think the most unfamiliar for me was having to market myself, because working for employers before, the clients are already there. All you have to do is kind of execute and deliver. So now with my own business, having to now reach out to clients and with that visibility, showing people that, hey, my business does exist,
Right.
and so that part is brand new to me. But it's actually been the most rewarding part in the end, because I've learned so much in this past year, and it's really, stretched me beyond what I already know to do. And it's something about, starting this business from scratch and doing all the marketing of myself, and then getting those calls of people booking. It's been a very rewarding journey for me.
Yeah, not to get off the subject,
Yes.
but Bing, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Hey,
For me, am I the
have
guest
you
here?
ever done something like that before? Because
No.
I did.
I haven't modeled
No,
that
something
since,
like getting
was
hired
born.
for something where you like cater, so you wait for almost like a host or an usher.
Unfortunately, no, Ernie.
Oh.
I haven't had any experience of
I-
being a model or being a host in
No,
any
I
event. So,
did that as an usher.
so how was it like? What was it,
It was
like?
it was a fashion show, a fundraising event for Goodwill. 2013 or 14. It was at the World Market.
Oh, here
And
in
then we were
Vegas.
waiting for
So what did you do?
celebrities.
Did you
Yeah.
model or did you?
No, I didn't model. There were
greet the
models there,
guests?
but we were waiting for the VIPs to come, and then we guided them and
I
we
see.
sat them.
How
where
did you
the-
get into that gig?
I was at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh.
I was because we were always wearing, the suits.
I see.
And
I see.
then we got handpicked.
Oh,
They're
really?
like, you have to help
Yeah.
us out, and then we did. It was fun.
I always
got to
wish
meet
that
a
I'll be
lot of
approached when I'm
celebrities.
shopping or going.
No, but you
stop
would
outside.
have. But then again, you're always
Yeah.
behind the desk.
I know. My work
Yeah.
demands
Yeah.
that I work behind the desk, so I don't
Exactly.
go out that much. But
Yeah, but ours was we were always in front of the people there at the
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan.
well,
So
going back to Letisha,
Yeah.
I have a question. When was Nicolle Promotions established? When did you start?
So it officially started March of this year, 2025.
Oh, just recent.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's with all the things that you have been through, that's the mark of a true professional,
Yes.
Letisha. Being able to adjust under pressure. But then again, what were your experiences before this?
Yes. How many models do you have in your promotions now?
As far as how many, I would say about 50, 60 right now in my
50,
Oh,
roster.
that's a lot.
I see.
And how about you? Were you a professional model before then, or?
As far as my background, I started when I was 14. I went to modeling school to Barbizon, and as an adult, I went back to train to be one of their modeling coaches. So that's my background as far as modeling. And when I had a full time, I was a case manager for a government position, and on the side I would do promo modeling and cocktailing. So that's where I started, and then
Okay.
my side job became my career.
I
How
see.
competitive was it? Was it really competitive? I mean, considering the fact that you're in Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so much going on that as far as promo modeling goes, there's a lot for everybody. And most of the promo models work as independent contractors, which means they don't get hired on as employees for an agency. They really work per event. So that gives the flexibility to models to be able to just sign up for what they're available for, and they can work across agencies also. They're not tied down to just one as far as, for promo modeling. So, they can gain experience really quickly across brands and agencies.
Nice.
So, Letisha, what's the age range of your models? How
Correct.
young and
Yes.
how old are they?
The majority, I would say, start from early 20s to 30s. That's the majority. But you can honestly, there isn't too much as far as promo modeling for teens right now. There are things in Las Vegas for teens, but not in the promo modeling industry too much. But really, outside of that, any age, because there are, like I was saying, liquor samplings, and you could definitely be any age for that.
Correct.
All you really need, sales experience does help, but it's not a requirement. As long as you're charming and you're able to talk to people, and I provide all of the brand knowledge and details to the models, so they're prepared going into it. So really just being able to, talk to people and have that engagement with them.
I see, that's good. So the talents that you have, they're not really like regular employees, right?
Correct.
They're more
Yes.
like contractual talents that you hire when there is a need for them,
Exactly.
right?
Like independent models. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
go ahead. I cut you
So I was
off.
going to say that, that gives them the flexibility to have their own, full-time job and their own career and just pick up events that they're able to do.
Wow. Well, for listeners who want to reach out, how can they contact Nicolle Promotions?
Yes. So they can reach me the easiest by email or by phone. And my email address is lbrowhaw@nicollepromotions.com. It's my first initial L and then my last name, BROWHAW, @nicollepromotions.com. Or you can call or text me at 702-849-4785, and I can get a quote to you really quickly. Another way is if you were to go to my webpage, it's nicollepromotions.com. You, regardless if you want to apply to be on my modeling roster or you're a prospective client looking to book a model, there's an inquiry form on the homepage as well as a link to apply to be on the roster.
Very nice. That's really wonderful, Letitia. As far as training is concerned, is there an extent to which you go through just to train them? And are there any message to young people who want to enter the event industry that you can provide and give them?
Definitely. Yeah. So as far as training, there isn't an actual training as like it would be for runway or fashion or those types of modeling industries. So there's no official training, but as long as you are on the roster and you're available for an event, prior to the event, I just make sure I hold communication with them. They know the way that I operate and the things important to me as far as representing the brands. And I make sure that they are fully aware of all of the brand details, so they're ready when they go speak to the brand with these clients.
Well, that's wonderful, Letitia. Any message to young people who want to enter the event industry?
Yes, so I would say just to start. That's really the only thing. Start. Once you get started, you'll gain experience really quickly. Again, it's really just having the right attitude, be willing to learn. There's a lot of course, personalities and paths in this industry, just like any other industry. So I would say to stay true to your heart, keep your integrity, and much like I've applied to starting my business, just staying true to myself, trusting in God's will and timing, and everything will work out in the end.
Beautifully said, Letitia. We truly appreciate your time and the insight into the people who make events shine.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Yes.
And to our listeners, next time you attend a Las Vegas event, listeners, remember, behind the lights and music are dedicated people like Letitia and her team who make it all look easy. Remember Nicolle Promotions.
Yes. And thank you again to Dr. Philip Paleracio and the Dental Center of Nevada for sponsoring today's episode.
Catch us next week for another inspiring story from the FILAM community.
This is Bing Longakit.
And I'm Ernie Buol.
For FILAM Civic Action, Mabuhay Las Vegas.
And thank you, Nicolle Promotions, Letisha Browhaw.
Thank you, Letisha Browhaw. And
Yeah.
Nicolle Productions or Promotions.
Promotions.
Yes.
Yeah, nakaka-proud. She's another Filipina right there.
FILAM.
A true testament that Filipinos are the most beautiful women in the whole world.
Totally agree, Ernie.
Yes.
Until our next episode, bye now.
Maraming salamat po, Letitia.
Thank you, Letitia.
Do the wave.
Do the wave, yes.
All right. Thank you. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
May buntag sa Cebu.
Maradyaw na buntag sa Isatanari doon sa Siargao. Keep safe. Take care.
Hi, I'm Letisha Browhaw, founder and agency director of Nicolle Promotions based right here in Las Vegas. Nicolle Promotions is a premium event staffing agency specializing in professional promo and apps for models, brand ambassadors, and event operations managers for brand activations, nightlife, conventions, and private events. What sets us apart is our standard of excellence. Our talent is polished, reliable, sales-driven, and trained to elevate brand presence, not just stand around and look pretty. We focus on genuine engagement that drives visibility, moves product, and creates meaningful experiences for your guests.
For large-scale events and conventions, our event operations managers are the backbone of on-site success. They oversee setup and breakdown, ensure schedules run smoothly, and act as the liaison between all involved parties. So you'll keep the show ready and everything runs seamlessly from start to finish. And whether it's a small activation or a multi-day convention, we support events of all sizes. We take care of the details and focus on the bigger picture. If you're a venue manager, spirits or beverage brand, event producer, or simply looking to enhance your guest experience, I'd love to connect and explore how we can support your upcoming events. Your event deserves excellence, and that's what we deliver. Thank you. I look forward to partnering and